We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Oh boy, Delmarva, it's Monday, and I don't know about you, but this felt like one of the most Mondayest Mondays to ever Monday. But that's okay, because we're here to get you through the last leg of it all. You may notice that Paige Marley is out. We told you she was going to be gone this week, so filling in is Rachel Parker.
Thank you for having me back.
Of course, we love it when you get to join us.
Yes, it's always so fun.
And I'm Leah Rizzo. But we appreciate you joining us today to, again, get through this Monday. But we always like to start the show off by talking about things that maybe you were talking about, things that you can bring back with you back to school, because I know we've been
oh my gosh,
parents getting ready.
So deep in that right now, yes.
I figured what we were, I was chatting earlier with some guests that we've got coming up on the show, and they were talking about how there's been a slight drop in traffic this past weekend, and I was like, well,
everyone's at Walmart and Target shopping.
Everyone's back to school shopping. Like the college kids are back, the elementary through high school are just getting started. So
it's that time of year.
It is that time of year.
Yeah.
And maybe it's time to work some arts and crafts into the kids' schedule. Maybe not just the kids' schedule, but yours too. Studies show, allegedly, and I believe this full-heartedly, that arts and crafts boost people's happiness.
I completely believe that. I also think like we spend so much time on our phones and just like scrolling, looking at other people doing things, that just the like gratification of making something with your own hands and accomplishing a project, it really does. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, they say it was interesting because I feel like the way the study was worded, or the results were worded anyway, they were like, even better than a high-paying job. It's like, well, yeah, your high-paying job is probably really stressful,
right?
And some arts and crafts would alleviate some of that stress.
That's amazing. Yeah, a little creative expression.
Yeah. And I mean, I think you're right to your point about, how much time we spend on our phones watching other people create stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. And then 3 hours later, and you're still scrolling. You're like,
with nothing to show for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing to show for it. I started off the year, my New Year's resolutions were one, come up with a consistent workout schedule.
Okay.
But number two was to learn how to sew, which like I haven't touched yet.
Oh, I was going to say, how's it going? But okay.
Not great, but we still have time.
So you didn't make
to
this
at least
outfit?
Start learning.
No.
Did not make this outfit.
Okay.
Not even close. I did sew a button back onto this, so.
Well, I mean, you should take some credit for that.
Pretty
Feel
big
good
deal.
about it, yeah.
Pretty big deal.
No.
But yeah, just trying to find like a sewing machine and where to start and
It is.
patterns. So much of it is math, and I'm terrible at math. So.
But you know what? There are so many places now that I think are built just to like fulfill this for people. Like I don't know if there's like these woodworking places where you can go and like create like your own charcuterie board or a sign for your wall or paint nights.
Yes.
Like there definitely is something here, and I feel like the world is kind of shifting around to make these experiences happen for people more.
I think so. I mean, I think there's also the other half of the conversation enters where, AI comes in and is making a lot of artwork. And people are like, we don't want AI to make art. We want AI to do the things so we have time to make the art.
That's true. Yeah. Although my art probably would look a lot better coming through AI than
like if
myself.
AI could do my laundry so I could do more art, that'd be great.
Yeah, very true. Yeah. Let me do the wine and paint night.
Exactly.
And AI can handle that last load of laundry.
Exactly. But work some time into your day maybe today to just sketch a little something. Maybe do one with the kids, and that way, you're not out to make a masterpiece. I feel like that's something else that the world feels so competitive these days.
That's true, yeah.
And I'm very guilty of picking up a new hobby, not immediately being good at it, and then like putting it down. I'm like, oh, well, it's not for me, I guess.
That's very true, yeah. And doing it with kids is a great way, I think, to kind of like understand that perfection isn't always the outcome, because they're not going to color in the lines.
Well, and I think you go through it like when you're teaching kids, you go in with the mindset of, well, of course it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
That the expectation's not set for them.
Right.
So you're like, well, I can chill too.
Right,
It's just fun. The point is making memories, and it's really hard to keep that mindset when it's just for yourself, I think, especially when, everybody's like, oh, you should sell it. You should make, this should be your
Make
job.
it a side hustle, yeah.
Yes, and I don't want a side hustle. Not yet. Not really.
There's
I had
hustle.
so many side hustles in my 20s. I'm like, I'm done. Done with the side
Welcome
hustles.
to our 30s. Simplify.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's funny.
But maybe you've got a lot of places to hustle around too, and you're looking for the right pair of shoes. Well, the creator of Spanx, Sarah Blakely, she's come up with a high-heeled sneaker.
I have very mixed feelings about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying to you earlier, I just feel like when I get a set of sneakers on, I'm specifically wearing them because I want to be comfortable. Maybe I'm like doing like chores and running around, and you specifically don't want a stiletto on it. So I'm trying to imagine in what context I would be wearing these.
Well, so that's what I was trying to, when I first heard it, I was trying to picture in my head what they looked like, because I've seen like, you know, Converse heels that are more like a boot almost.
Yeah,
like it's
like a chunky platform.
Yes, and I love my platform sneakers. Like but I'm like, because it looks like a sneaker.
Right.
These look like a sort of like I have a pair of stiletto heels that kind of look like
that have
these,
laces
and
on the
weird.
front. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, she says that they're comfortable. They're designed to be comfortable, like wearing a cute sneaker. But I'm like,
they can't be as comfortable as a flat sneaker with a stiletto heel. Like I just can't. It makes me think of like my husband complaining about how uncomfortable his dress shoes are, and like just not understanding just how uncomfortable a high heel is.
Absolutely. I definitely have some sitting shoes and some standing shoes.
Yes.
And some of my cutest shoes are not meant to be stood on for too long.
Yeah, and it's even like, and they're not cheap either. And so it's not like these are your jet around town to do errand shoes. So then
also true, yeah. These range from like $395 all the way to just shy of $600. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can make space in my wardrobe for that.
I don't know. I will say this though, they are not as ugly as I thought they were going to be. I was expecting
they are cute.
Like they're cute. They are cute. I was expecting something far worse. What I had in my head was basically like a Converse sneaker with a stiletto heel, and I was like,
just tacked on.
Right. So I was like, well, okay, they're cuter than that. They are like a specifically designed high-heeled sneaker.
I could see that. Yeah. Well, if someone gets some, they need to take a picture, post them on Facebook, and tag COASTLIFE. So that we can hear about your experience.
We'll take them for a little walk around the block to see how it goes. And we'll see if they remain or if we ditch them.
Right. Stay or go away.
One more thing that I always think is kind of talk about and interesting to watch fluctuate are what trends kind of come and go. And apparently Gen Z is adopting more classic cameras, like digital cameras.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
I have. It's so funny. So like at the Parker group, we hire a lot of people that are a lot younger than us. And so the first time I saw this was actually one of our colleagues was getting married. And she is 22. And instead of their phones, she pulled out this little digital camera that I remember having when I was in like 9th grade. As like
the lens slides
down.
Yes,
exactly. And I was like, why are you guys using this? It's so much worse than your iPhone. But apparently it's like the grainy quality of the photo is almost like nostalgic. It's like a built-in filter or something.
Yeah, it is like a built-in filter. I think too, the one thing, especially at a wedding, where I can see is it encourages people to put their phone down.
True.
So you're not attached to all the other apps that come with it.
That is true.
I can see that that's where Gen Z, I think, is really struggling with that connection of and sense of community outside of social media.
That makes total sense.
I think a lot of them
generation.
don't have it. Yes. So I think it, at an event like a wedding where everybody wants to get that picture and be that photographer, people are on their phones. So to, make sure people start chatting at the table that they're seated at.
Actually, that's really funny you say that, because it became kind of a prop for the whole wedding where people are like, let me take some pictures on it, let me. So it was kind of like a social event instead of everyone on their own phone taking a picture, posting it to Instagram.
Yeah,
and not
the
really
digital
being
camera.
present.
So my best friend, when she got married, the tables all had disposable cameras on them. So they were like the party favors where everybody was just supposed to pick them up and start snapping photos. Not a single pretty picture was taken on the one sitting on the table with me and my friends. They're awful. They're sweaty. They're blurry. Like, these are the worst photos.
We all need to be able to see it on the screen before we commit to the photo.
Because remember, we're actually not all photographers these days. The iPhone has really helped change that.
Yes, we all show our best work online, but
yes. Well, some of our best work, of course, is showing you all that's going on along coastal Delmarva. Our field correspondent Spencer Tober is going to tell us what's coming up today on the show.
Leah, Rachel, say cheese. But by the end of the show, we're going to be saying crabs. We're heading outside of Ocean City for the freshest seafood. We're getting excited about your new favorite summer read that's about to launch in Lewis. Ocean City is all about its drive-on beach cars. We'll tell you how we're celebrating today on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware.
carrier. Turn to the experts.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams, owner of Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned mattress retailer. Have you ever heard someone say, I'd love to spend $8,000 on an air mattress? No? Me neither. So why break the bank for a mattress you're going to set once and never adjust again? If you need a solution for separate firmnesses for each side of the bed, there's a Split King that can do the job. Your comfort is important, but so is your bank account. Choose wisely.
Mattress Peddlers.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
When Roe v. Wade fell, we all got mad. Matt Meyer got to work, securing county funds for the first state abortion fund, so women can get reproductive care here in Delaware. Matt went to work protecting kids from gun violence too, reducing shootings almost 50%. As Matt's wife, I'm incredibly proud. As an emergency room doctor, I see the difference he's making. Matt will be a great governor because he doesn't just talk, he's walking the walk.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at oceocean.com.
Coast Life all the time. We tell you how much we love the way that locals support locals here along coastal Delmarva, and the relationship between local writers, local readers, and local bookstores is one of our favorites to celebrate. So joining me on the Coast Life couch today, we have Maribeth Fischer and Susan Kehoe with Browseabout Books. Maribeth, we've talked to you about a number of things before, whether it's the Rehoboth Beach Writers Guild or some events that you guys have had coming up. Today we are talking about your book release, which is so cool.
It is so exciting because it's 16 years since my last book, so it's like really exciting, yes.
I mean, the one thing that I've learned when we talk to local authors is that, you know, writing is such a process, and I think so many people think, oh, I'm just going to wake up and write a book one day, and that'll be that, but it really is years in the making.
It is years, and I had to write a couple of the wrong books in order to find the right book. But yeah, so here we are.
Yeah, so tell us about the book you've written and what readers can kind of expect when they purchase the book from maybe Browseabout Books.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. So A Season of Perfect Happiness is the story of Claire, who grew up in Rehoboth Beach. She has a great life, great family, marries her high school sweetheart, and then tragedy strikes. And Claire realizes that in order to start over, she has to move away. And so the novel begins 10 years after this tragedy. Claire is beginning to fall in love for the first time since all of this. She is finding friends, and she is struggling with what to tell people about the past, because if she tells them about the tragedy, they're never going to see her in the same way again. She does not want to be defined by this, and yet to not tell them feels dishonest. And so and some of her friends are struggling with this too, because who doesn't have the thing in their past that they don't want people to know? And so one of the things I'm wrestling with is, what do we owe the people we love of our mistakes? And do we have a right to a private life even with the people we love? And so some
heavy but interesting themes to explore. So there's an event coming up that celebrates this book release, and I know that for in-person attendees it's sold out, correct?
Yes.
That's wonderful. Great news for you. But for those who haven't gotten hands on tickets yet, there's still a way that they can check it out and attend.
Absolutely. We partner with the Lewis Public Library. We do a lot of events with them. And so you can visit their website and you can still participate via Zoom.
Oh, very cool.
And we really have the Zoom process down nicely. So it's really a fun, still very interactive event. You can still ask questions of Maribeth, because she and I will be in discussion about her book.
Yes.
And then we'll take Q&A from the in-person audience and the audience on Zoom.
Wonderful. And I know that folks who, maybe didn't get a chance to get tickets, they can still find your book.
They can get my book at Browseabout. I would love for them to watch this event tomorrow on Zoom because Susan is a great interviewer.
Yes,
the authors all are wanting Susan to, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a good time.
It's going to be a great
That's
time.
awesome. So what time can people tune in via Zoom to check this all out?
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
And you can obviously check out Maribeth's book at any Delaware library, but we will have signed copies at the store, and you can purchase those in person, over the phone, or via our website. And Maribeth, if you're not local, Maribeth will even personalize them for you. So
wonderful.
It will make a beautiful gift.
Yes.
It's just such a beautifully written book, and I'm so excited to get to talk to Maribeth about it more.
Oh, we're so excited for you too. So one more time, the time and date that people can sign on to Zoom and check it all out.
Tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Tomorrow, 5 p.m. All right. Be there. You don't want to miss it. And again, pick up Maribeth's book at Browseabout Books. But for now, we've got some more Coast Life to get to. I hope you're hungry because we're eating some crabs when we get back.
Draper Media, an equal opportunity employer, is dedicated to provide broad outreach regarding job vacancies at the station. We seek the help of local organizations in referring qualified applicants to our station. Organizations that wish to receive our vacancy information should email humanresources@wboc.com.
It's high stakes here in Vegas. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's feed the slots and hit the jackpot. Go for it! You just won $1 million! Let's roll the dice!
The Democratic National Convention. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz lay out their vision for the country. Join Lester Holt, Savannah Guthrie, and the NBC News team for special coverage. Tonight on NBC.
Every visit is an adventure at Browseabout Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browseabout Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Did you know enjoying social activities can slow down age-related issues? The key benefits are stimulation of the mind, improvement in motor skills, building interpersonal relationships, increasing confidence and independence. Home Well Care Services LEAP program provides interactive activities that clients can enjoy twice a month at our Georgetown and Smyrna locations. Incorporating LEAP in your loved one's routine can create a sense of fulfillment and motivation. To learn more information about Home Well Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Everyone knows kids are messy, especially in the summertime. Back to school. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
We know you have better things to do with your time than cleaning. At Heather's Homeworks, we invest in giving you back your time, taking the stress off of your shoulders. For over 20 years, we provided excellent housekeeping services throughout Sussex County. Our team of professionally trained cleaners use non-toxic, all-purpose cleaning solutions to protect your pets, loved ones, and all surfaces in your home to ensure you're cared for and have peace of mind. Visit heathershomeworks.com or call today.
We can do it!
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism.
You're watching Coast Life, and we know you're always looking for a delicious seafood meal. I know summer's coming to an end, but you still got time to squeeze in a crab feast, and I know you're going to want the freshest crabs. So our field correspondent, Spencer Tober, is hanging out at Assateague Crab House. Spence, what's the catch of the day today?
Leah, this isn't just the catch of the day. I mean, look at this. This is an absolute haul. Sometimes you got to go off the beaten path a little bit to get a little closer to the source of fresh seafood like this. And today we're with Patrick here at Assateague Crab House to tell us all about it. Patrick, hey.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
So where are you getting these bad boys from?
You know, it's crazy. Right behind us, about 400 or 500 yards, we're actually getting some of the fresh crabs, and some of the freshest crabs you're going to find in Ocean City.
That's right in the backyard, too. These are absolute beauties, but first, let's get more into the vibe of the restaurant. So you're a little off the strip from Ocean City, a little closer to Assateague Island. What are our viewers and what are some new customers going to find when they walk in?
Well, you know, we have like a vintage decor in here, and it's nice that it's off the beaten path a little bit, but we're right on the way to Assateague Island when they want to drive down and see the ponies, and we're just a great stop on the right-hand side of the road as you're heading down.
You've made some big changes over the last couple of years. Tell me about some new additions to the restaurant.
Yeah, we really did. So this is our third year taking over the restaurant, and we actually put in a full bar. We have our full liquor license, and that's another nice thing for the golfers that are heading down to the golf courses. You know, we're surrounded by 3 beautiful golf courses, and just a real great vibe in the bar.
I know with some championship golf courses around, I mean, you just take a little set of clubs on a day off and, you know, total reset from all the, the hustle and bustle of the restaurant.
100%, 100%. So, you know, Ocean City is definitely a golf destination, and that was one of the driving forces for us to put in the full bar.
Do you have any food specials that I can look forward to when I come down?
You know, we have a couple different nightly specials. Last year we started the all-you-can-eat crab leg Mondays, and I tell you what, it's just been a fantastic offering for the tourists and for the local guests as well. They've really done well. That's at 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. every Monday.
Oh, that's all day.
Yeah, and then we also have on Thursdays, we do a Throwback Thursday. We do a half bushel of mediums for $60. And those mediums, if you look behind me 500 yards, that's where these mediums are being caught. And it's pretty, just something special again for the local people as well as the tourists that are down here. So we have the crab leg Mondays and we have the Throwback Thursday, half bushel specials. Try to give a nice offering and at an affordable price.
And so with Throwback Thursday, we're really going to be throwing these crabs back. Patrick, tell me more about the dishes that you've brought up today.
So this one here is our leg bake for 2, shared between 2 people. You get a half pound of shrimp, you get a dozen clams, 2 ears of corn, half dozen crabs, and you can also have the option to add a lobster. So that's what we've done with this dish. And I tell you what, it's just a great offering because it's a nice sampler. You know, they get to try a little bit of everything.
I know, this is an absolute tour around the bay for you.
For sure. And then this dish here is our steak and cake, a center cut sirloin filet, and then a broiled crab cake. It's nice for, you know, people that want a little bit of steak, but they also, you know, they're in Ocean City, so they want to try the seafood. And also, I just wanted to point out that all of our crab cakes are gluten-free. We don't use any filler.
Excellent. I love when it's more crab than cake. Sure, and I know you guys do too. All right, yeah, let's dig in, right?
That sounds good. Please enjoy.
Oh, I love a good juicy steak and some of this compound butter off the top.
Oh yeah, nice garlic butter on top. We also serve a Cajun butter as well.
Ooh, hey.
Yep.
Love me some toppings on a steak. And of course, I like a little surf with my turf. Right here. Oh yeah, you can really tell that that's just crab in there. Jackson, check that out. Mm. With that butter coming through, you get the saltiness from that seafood.
Just the flavor.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to have room for my vegetables when we have this absolutely amazing sampler to get into. Would you like to join me?
Sounds fantastic.
Now, are you a professional crab picker?
I am definitely not, but I feel like you living down here for so long, you might be the professional, so.
So I've got a little challenge for you, right?
Okay.
Let's see who can grab the biggest lump out of here.
Biggest lump.
Yes. 3, 2, go.
You got me a little nervous now.
All right, I think the trick definitely is to break up the crab a little first. And, oh wow, that's a good one.
Look how full these crabs are.
Oh, does that count if I got
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yo, does that count if I got a leg right there?
You know what? It looks great, so absolutely.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And isn't it crazy that these crabs are caught right behind us?
Right in the backyard.
Yep.
Can't get any fresher than that. Yeah, all right.
I love when
cheers.
I love when people call and they say, "Hey, are your crabs local?" And I tell them, "Listen, you can't get any localer than we are getting our crabs, being that we could just drive a four-wheeler back and we're in the water and the pots are right there." So it's pretty special.
When I'm talking about the catch of the day, I mean today. So Delmarva, get down here for some of the freshest crab you can get anywhere in or around Ocean City. And Leah, that's gonna be back to you. We're gonna, chow down on the rest of this.
Man, I'm jealous because I hear that those are just about the freshest crabs anywhere that you can get, which sound like they're calling my name. But before I can get out of here and try some of those crabs, coming up on Coast Life, we're taking a trip to Jeep Fest because that is on the way, and I know we've got so many Jeepers here on the coast.
Tide Pool Toys and Games in Fenwick Island is ready for summer fun. Thousands of games and activities across from the beach and free parking. From outdoor to indoor fun, we can keep you and your kids entertained for hours. Everyone loves Surfer Dude. Throw him in the ocean and he'll surf right back. We carry educational toys, books for learning, puzzles and games for family fun, tons of baby gifts, crafts galore, and so much more. Visit Kids Catch in Lewis and Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Peninsula Home Care proudly serves the beautiful communities of Delaware and Maryland with a team of compassionate nurses, therapists, and social work at your service. We are here to help you regain your strength and independence right in the comfort of your home. Our team actively engages in our community, including ongoing education with our partners. From hospital to home, Peninsula Home Care is your hometown home care, right by your side since 1985.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
While hurricanes get most of the blame for wind damage, nor'easters and even strong thunderstorms can be just as devastating. And insurance policies may not cover wind-driven rain damage. So before a storm hits, walk around your home, remove any dead tree branches, and secure any loose outdoor items. After the storm, walk around again and check for any damage like loose shingles, siding, gutters, and evidence of water penetration. If you do notice significant damage after a storm, call a professional like Riptide Restoration. For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
Ah, you smell that? I smell sunscreen, that sea breeze, and some motor oil.
Yeah.
We're down in Ocean City talking about OC Jeep Fest with my friend Brad here. Hey, buddy.
What's going on, brother? We're down here on the beach, and we brought you a great lineup of Jeeps to talk about Jeep Fest, to talk about Jeeps, and to talk about how unique every Jeep is, its owner, and our event.
Excellent. And I'm looking at this first one. This is the Gladiator. I mean, you got the big tires on it.
Yes, you do.
You've got that suspension.
Right there.
That upgraded lift kit.
You got a winch right here.
What is this?
So that pulls you out of a situation if you get stuck. If you get in a situation where your Jeep is in the water or in mud, you can hook that into a location, whether it's a tree, another vehicle, and it'll actually pull you right out of it. And then you go over to this one, right?
Oh, no, Brad. This thing is doing the pulling.
Yeah, that's right.
This thing is an absolute monster.
So this is a WJ right here. This is my Jeep. So you don't see a lot of these, but this is an older Jeep. It's lifted. It's got a king suspension on it. And this is just a very unique build right here. And just like unique builds, we have Ocean City Jeep Fest, which is one of the most unique Jeep events on the whole East Coast.
We're gonna see more stuff like this there?
Yeah, you'll see show and shines at the convention center. You're gonna see vendors at the convention center. We have people doing tire and wheel installations and sales on site, sound systems, audio systems. We have a vintage Jeep display inside the building where you'll see some of the most amazing Jeeps ever in the country in one location. You're also gonna have a design your own Jeep area for the kids, RC Jeeps, everything that you could want in the whole Jeep world. And if you're a 4x4 guy, you can still come in, but this thing's really about putting these tires on the sand and riding down the
Nice.
beach for the beach crawl.
Oh, amazing. And this event sounds huge.
It is.
So
it is.
how many people are you really expecting
So
to
we're
be here?
expecting about 6,000 to 8,000 people coming to Jeep Fest this year. Over 1,000 Jeeps are registered, and in the end, that's excitement. But what's most exciting is every owner coming in with their families, their friends, their kids, and smiling. When you see those people driving down the beach and the smiles are big and the tires are on the sand, nothing can replace that, right? But this year it's even crazier because we have the air show on that weekend. So you might be on your Jeep on the beach and see an F-16 going overhead.
So you've got Ocean City by land, by air, and by sea.
we got it going on, and it's August 22nd through the 25th at the Convention Center. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 10 to 5 is when we're open there. And then the beach crawls happen in the morning at about 7:15. We start out about 8 o'clock. We hit the sand and we go up to 30th Street. And then we also have a sand course built by Delmarva Jeep Events right on the north side of the pier. So really the hub of everything is the Convention Center. You can find out more about the event by going to ocjeepfest.com.
Excellent.
But really our Facebook page gives them a lot of info. But I love it, man. When we bring these people together, just like you checking out these Jeeps, dude. And would you like this one?
This one, I love the color, the Rubicon,
Yeah.
and all the way from New York too. You've got people coming in from all over the country.
Yeah, we do. We have people that come from all over the East Coast. They could come from Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, Virginia. We've had people come from Florida and Nevada for this event. So it really has done something for the town where they have a long period stay. They come in on Tuesday or Wednesday, they stay through Sunday, and that really helps the economics of the town. And we also do after parties, so you have your badge, you come to our after parties, you get a deal. You can have a drink, you can have some food, and you get deals on all that. So we try to build value in for the Jeep participant, not just to come by day, but in the evening as well. And when they come to our event, they see myself and my team, and we do everything we can to make their experience amazing.
And I love music. I hear, especially there's a Nashville theme going on this year. Tell me all about the music that we can see.
Coast Country and Coast TV is presenting this big concert August 24th, and it's going to be at the Performing Arts Center. We have Jason Michael Carroll, Sam Groh, Blake Wood, and Rich LaFleur, and it's all to benefit Jeepers for St. Jude, and it's in the Performing Arts Center, and you can get tickets at etix.com, or you can get them at the building, but that's one of our big ways of giving back is this big country concert. We're turning up the volume on Jeep Fest this year.
Yeah, we got big country, but even bigger tires, and every car you've shown me today has been so different, it's so unique.
Yeah.
Even this one with the eyelash.
Yeah, well, she's a part of the Ocean City Jeep Club, and you can see that this is personality, right? Sunshine is the name of her Jeep. A lot of people name their Jeeps different names, and it just extends their personality onto their vehicle, and they go out and they hang out together. They do a lot of great extracurricular activities where they raise money for schools and nonprofits. I've never seen anything like the Jeep community coming together to help each other and to help others when they do their thing, and we just are a big platform. We're like the canvas, but the Jeeps are like the paint.
Brad, hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. It's been amazing.
I can tell how passionate you are, not just about Jeeps and about community. And that's what Ocean City Jeep Fest is going to be all about. Not just the cars, but the community. So looking at all of these is just a quick preview of what you're going to see this week. Can I say, Delmarva, start your engines. Yes. All right, Coast Life, we're going to be right back just after this.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event continues at Preston Ford. Experience incredible deals on a massive selection of over 900 new Ford vehicles. You can save over $11,000 off MSRP on select 2023 Ford F-150s, or get over $9,000 off MSRP on a 2023 Bronco Badlands. Shop with us online at PrestonFord.com and we'll deliver it to your driveway today. Visit Preston online or in person during the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event at Preston Ford. Remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Wicomico Civic Center. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Wicomico Civic Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
Celebrate Labor Day weekend with Camp Rehoboth Community Center at Sun Festival 2024 in Rehoboth Beach. On August 31st, enjoy a night of comedy with stand-up comedian Joe Dombrowski.
He looked at me and he goes, ma'am, okay, that laugh was a hate crime.
Then on September 1st, dance the night away with DJs Robbie Leslie and Joe Gothrow. Don't miss the summer's biggest party at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Get your tickets at camprehoboth.org.
Sponsored by Coast TV.
Upgrade your roof. Whether it's metal roofing or shingles, Alpha Roofing and Siding is the pinnacle of protection and style, using premium materials that withholds any harsh conditions that are covered by a 50-year material warranty. Get free gutter guards with your new roof and 12 months no interest. Ask us how to save 30% with a federal tax credit on solar skylights. Call today for more details. Alpha Roofing and Siding, where protection comes first and setting the standard is our legacy.
Mom, what are you doing? I'm going hunting for hunting gear. Here's Shooter's Choice. Well, that makes sense, seeing as how all the big box stores are getting rid of all their hunting gear. And here at Shooter's Choice, our hunting department is fully stocked. Shotguns, rifles, ammo, trail cams, vests, hats, seeds, scents, soaps, shampoos, and so much more. Don't run around from store to store searching for your hunting gear. Come to Delaware's first choice in firearms, Shooter's Choice in Dover, your hunting headquarters.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Kids Catch.
Coast Life, maybe you didn't know this, but today is National Aviation Day. So if you're a pilot or maybe you just like to fly kites, other things you can fly, there's plenty to choose from. We're celebrating with some cheesy jokes, our favorite, with of course our joke jar, which is brought to you by Kids Catch. So buckle up and get ready to roll those eyes because we've got some jokes to tell.
So we've got a couple jokes about airplanes and things like that. I hope they just don't go over your head.
Probably not.
All right, guys. What's a pilot's favorite bagel?
I don't know. Sour cream.
Bran? I don't know.
Okay. It's a plain bagel.
Oh, of course. I'm a little toast right now, so.
Plain bagel.
Oh man, I knew that.
Guys, why did the airplane get sent to its room?
Boarding. Something with...
It was grounded.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Grounded.
Oh man. Let me put my thinking cap on. Grounded.
Oh.
All right. Has this ever happened to you guys? Have you ever lost your luggage? Has the airline ever lost your luggage?
Yes.
So I tried to sue the airport for losing my luggage. I tried to sue them, but I lost my case.
Oh, that's poor.
Oh, it's Jake. It's jokes. I gotta say, they're original.
Oh no. Do you get it, Carolyn? No, he lost his suitcase. Ah!
So I asked a flight attendant to change my seat because a crying baby was next to me. All right. Turns out you can't do that if the baby's yours.
Oh, I get it. My son over there.
Oh. I won't tell him you said that. All right, last one. All right. This one's more of like a history trivia for you. All right. So,
All right.
who invented the first airplane that would not fly?
I feel like it's a trick. She's laughing on it. She's like, we don't know nothing. That was a trick one, cuz.
All right. Who invented the first airplane that would not fly?
Debbie Downer.
Oh. It's going down.
It was made in North Carolina. That's where the first plane was invented.
But that one flew.
Who invented the first airplane that would not fly?
Okay, I know, not Patterson, but the Wright brothers. They had several attempts.
But theirs did fly. Who invented the first airplane that would not fly?
I don't even have a clue. I look at them shows too.
Well, what is it?
I know it was Johnson's tried it. I believe it was Johnson. One's named after an airfield, a hangar. I don't know.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
It was the Wrong Brothers.
There it is. You're right. It was. I knew that before. You're right.
Are you ready? Yeah. It wasn't the Wright, but it was the Wrong Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I like that. That was good.
I have a big sense of humor, so.
All right, I love it. We're perfect together then.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you got a good laugh out of some of those flying jokes for you, and maybe this, because the summer has been flying by, you still have time to check out Kids Catch and get a hold of some indoor games, outdoor games, maybe some brain games to get your kids ready for school, but in a fun way, you know? On the way, though, we are taking a trip to see some art, some gorgeous paintings, a father-son duo as well. That's all coming up.
We're looking for our first house. We're growing a family. The Parker Group and our realtor, Jen, they were great. Helped us get our first home. That was a very smooth, easy process, especially for our first time. Family expanded a little bit more. We went right to the Parker Group because how easy it was the first time. And before we knew it, here we are in our next home and we love it.
Our experience with the Parker Group was seamless.
Our realtor and the Parker Group was almost like a family in a way. They were there for us when we needed them. That was a big thing.
100% we would go with the Parker Group again.
Tide Pool Toys and Games in Fenwick Island is ready for summer fun. Thousands of games and activities across from the beach and free parking. From outdoor to indoor fun, we can keep you and your kids entertained for hours. Everyone loves Surfer Dude. Throw him in the ocean and he'll surf right back. We carry educational toys, books for learning, puzzles and games for family fun, tons of baby gifts, crafts galore, and so much more. Visit Kids Catch in Lewis and Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by the Art League of Ocean City.
Well, whether you are an artist yourself or you're just an appreciator of the arts, there's always something new to see at the Art League in Ocean City. Every month they change over their display, so that is where we are headed to 94th Street to see what's new this month at the Art League.
There's no shortage of talented artists within the Art League of Ocean City. And this month, Megan Buraglo, Digital Marketing Coordinator, is excited to highlight the fascinating works of this father-son duo.
So we have a father-son duo. It's Kevin and Evan Fitzgerald with their show Lasting Legacies. So Kevin's work is really cool. It's kind of a muted landscape, kind of moody. It's really interesting. And then Kevin's work is more portraits with these really cool headdresses. There's different animals incorporated into them, and they have a couple pieces where they have collaborated on them, and they just come together so interestingly. It's something you really got to see in person.
You may think that being related, father and son would share similar techniques in their talents, yet these two make rather varied and quite different works from one another.
Well, what's interesting is that they're just, I think, so different. I mean, you have something that's a little bit more impressionistic with Kevin, and Evan is definitely a little bit more realistic. Evan uses a lot of different textures like wood in his work, where Kevin is primarily, I believe, oil painting. But it's so interesting, like I said, to see them come together and really make pieces that work together, even though they're so different.
As is always the case with the OC Art League, there's plenty more to see.
So the Beverly Bassford Memorial Juried Show is still going on until the middle of the month. Upstairs in Studio E, we have John Carter with his really cool photography pieces. And then in the Spotlight Gallery, we have Ray Ewing, who recently passed. He was a really great plein air artist, so you can check out some of his work as well. And then in the Artisan Showcase, we have Susan Donahoe with her jewelry.
And if seeing all the incredible artwork that the League supports inspires you, you can sign up to take any number of their many different classes that Mary Ann Cooper, Director of Education, is excited to share with you.
We do have classes for all levels at the Art League. I would like to highlight the Saturday Free Art Craft. That's an opportunity for everyone to come out and do something free and see the Art League. So from 11 to 1 on Saturdays, they can come out and do an art activity. Some other classes that we have that I'd really like to highlight, one is with the Worcester County Humane Society. It is an ongoing fundraiser that we have. It's a year-long fundraiser. Our next class is coming up towards the end of August, and they will get to make a pet-inspired dish. And part of the proceeds goes to help the Humane Society, all of those animals, and helping to find them good homes. So that's an important one. I'd like to talk about the skateboard workshop that we have coming up for kids, which is really exciting. We still have a few spots left. It is a 2-day workshop where kids will be able to come in and create their own skateboard over a 2-day period. It's going to be a beautiful opportunity for them to have a one-of-a-kind skateboard. So that's really exciting. We also have a paint night coming up. So you can come out and learn how to paint, do a painting of a turtle. You can, it's for adults, so you can bring some beverages of your choice and have some fun with some friends and do a paint night with Becca Morgan. And then the last I'd really like to highlight is we have a workshop coming up in October, and it's with Sterling Edwards. He's a national watercolor artist, and it's a 4-day workshop for somebody that really wants to enhance their watercolor skills. It would be an awesome opportunity for you to come out and to be able to build your skills. I am in the process of putting new classes and programs on the website for our next session for October, November, and December. So I'm trying to incorporate some new types of activities and new classes ranging from beginner to advanced. So please be sure to check out the website, sign up for something at the Art League.
Whether it's the beautiful father-son display that you're checking out, jewelry, or any of the other galleries that they have at the Art League of Ocean City, there's something there that is just going to blow your mind and maybe inspire you to take some of the classes that they have that we were talking about as well. But from the visual arts to the performing arts, we're seeing what's going on at the Milton Theater when Coastlife comes back.
The tragic life and death of legendary child star Gary Coleman.
What you talking about, Willis?
Next in Sun Edition, the new TV documentary, his rise to fame, his shocking downfall, and the lingering mystery over his sudden death. Then, behind the scenes with Deborah Norville for all the action at the Democratic National Convention. Watch the next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Vernon Powell now has Hoka Kids, just in time for back to school. Or choose New Balance, Skechers, backpacks, drinkware, and more with 20% off every second item during the back to school sale at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
When you're obese, you know, right? And you know the world sees you as this, but when you hear that, hey, you need to lose weight, you're like, but how? You feel trapped.
It's intimidating, and it's a really hard decision for the patient to make to proceed with weight loss surgery. Most people don't have enough information about the safety and the effectiveness of weight loss surgery.
I know that I can reach out to any person here at BB and I can get the support that I need.
Hey Mildred, you ready for our weekly twister match? Help! Linda, I've slipped and I can't get up. mercy, Mildred. Swirl me in bubbles and call me a jacuzzi. I told you should have called Peninsula Bath.
At Peninsula Bath, your safety is our #1 priority because we believe in baths without bruises and showers without surprises.
I'm no longer scared to use my shower. Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Peninsula Bath, ready when you are.
Vernon Powell now has Hoka Kids, just in time for back to school. Or choose New Balance, Skechers, backpacks, drinkware, and more with 20% off every second item during the back to school sale at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
You got any plans for Wednesday night? Well, if not, well, even if you do, clear your schedule because this is one that you're going to want to see, to be honest. You've got plans. You've got them now. And that is because you don't want to miss the Piano Rock Through the Ages show. I mean, if you haven't caught a show at Milton Theater yet, first of all, you are missing out. They bring such high quality talent and skill and fun to our area. And the performer of Rock Through the Ages is sitting on the COASTLIFE couch with us. Josh Christina, singer, songwriter, piano player.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You built me up real big there. Too.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in. It's a big show to cover because piano rock through the ages is a lot to cover.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ages, yeah.
It's a lot of ages, a lot of piano rock and roll stars, you know. So
yes. Yeah. So what can people who show up on Wednesday night expect? Because I saw some of the promo footage and it looks like a really amazing time.
Yes, it is. It's a great show. We do everything from Jerry Lee Lewis to Elton John, Ray Charles, Billy Joel, a few original songs I wrote in there, and then some deeper cuts, you know. Just try to keep it all, you know, fresh and alive, you know.
How fun, yeah. And the Milton Theater is such a great venue.
Yes.
How do you enjoy playing there?
So this is my first time at the Milton Theater.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really
What a
looking forward to
treat.
being there. I know some people that have played there. They love it there. They love the venue.
It is. It's
so
just fun.
I'm looking forward to being there.
It is. And you mentioned a few of your own original songs. You also have more stuff that you're working on outside of this.
Yes, I have a new album coming out September 5th.
Oh, wow. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's called UFOs Over Phoenix, which is the whole story. That's the title track. But I've had it wrote for 5 years and just been sitting on my shelf, and finally I've been able to release it. Recorded in May, comes out September 5th.
Oh, amazing. How did you get into the music industry? I mean,
I was 7 and I heard Elvis. And that's when it
that'll do it.
started.
That's it all right.
But I grew up around it. My mom was a singer all through the 70s and 80s, and my dad was a drummer in the 70s. My grandmother sang in church, so I've always been around it, or it's been in my DNA. So.
A lot of families that are just musical by nature.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. And I mean, the piano too, to come up with a show as energetic as this, I think, you know, a lot of people hear piano, tend to lean towards the classical stuff.
Yes.
It's a very sophisticated instrument.
Yes.
So to make it a little bit more approachable for the general audience, what drew you sort of to that piano rock?
So because of Elvis, that got me into all that Sun Records rock and roll stuff. So I heard Jerry Lee Lewis, and I was like the boogie woogie left hand, all that kind of stuff. That's what I really wanted to do. That was the thing that kind of caught my attention. My senior year of high school, because I'm pretty much all self-taught. My senior year of high school, I actually tried to take classical piano, and I failed the class.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. So and that guy, I think, is still probably miserably teaching classical piano.
Right.
Same way. Yeah, same way. And I'm traveling doing this. So
Yeah.
I won.
Doing what you love.
Yeah.
What a fun journey.
Back to your album that's coming out. There's a lot of people that have kind of worked together on this too. Some big names that people might recognize.
Yeah. The biggest one probably that mixed and mastered it is Kent Wells, who is Dolly Parton's producer.
Oh my goodness.
And he may be up for a Grammy. We'll see. With her new Rockstar record, we'll see. That's up in the air, but he's been producing her for 30, 35 years. When I was 18 or 19, I went down to Nashville and did 2 albums with him. He produced me. My band was playing with me Wednesday. The 4 of us put our heads together and produced this whole record. And then we got an album review on the back by Daryl Davis, who played piano for Chuck Berry for 32 years.
Oh, wow.
So,
what an album. And you have to tell us the story. You said UFOs Over Phoenix is the name. There has to be a story there.
So I was watching this TV show or something, and they mentioned the Phoenix Lights, which is the whole conspiracy alien thing in Arizona. And for some reason, that stuck in my head. So I decided to write this, just rock and roll tune, using that as kind of the catalyst to tell someone's story, like a relationship story. A relationship so suspicious, it's like the UFOs over Phoenix.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love finding an interesting detail to build a whole story around. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So, So that's kind of where it all came from.
Yeah, so exciting. All right, so where can people, you said September 5th, the album comes out. When can people and how can people get a hold of that?
So the release party is going to be at a place called the Encore in Columbia, Maryland. That's a little bit of a drive for people here, I'm sure.
A little bit of a drive, but worth it.
We're used to driving.
Yeah. But it'll be, of course, it'll be on all the streaming services and Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. I didn't do CDs, but you can order it on vinyl.
Ooh,
we press it on vinyl.
More retro than digital cameras, right?
Well, and the vinyl's coming back. More people are buying vinyl than CDs now.
Guilty.
So yeah, right? Everybody has vinyl. Like, it's ridiculous.
Awesome.
So we did that with it. Yeah.
Incredible. And Piano Rock Through the Ages, like we said, Wednesday night. When can people show up? And people can still buy tickets?
Yes, people can still buy tickets. There's still tickets available. I think the show's like at 7 or something like that.
You'll find out when you go by.
Close enough. It sounds roughly in that area.
Yes, MiltonTheater.com. They always have tickets available. And definitely, if you've never checked out Milton Theater as a venue, like Josh, you're in for a treat. And you're really in for a show. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Getting people excited. Yes, well,
yes,
we've got some more Coast Life for you to get excited about. That's on the way.
Brian, what's the difference between treated wood and composite decking?
Treated wood decking costs less, but requires a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood, but won't fade, curl, or rot. It's insect resistant, maintenance-free, and comes with a lifetime warranty. But through August 31st only, you can get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber, and no payments, no interest for 12 months.
Paul Davis can bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow.
And we'll give you a down-to-the-penny price that day.
Call Paul Davis, the restoration and remodeling expert.
Hi, I'm Warren Rosenfeld. Start your day with breakfast from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli, served at each of our 3 locations. Enjoy our scrambled lox, onions, and eggs, our corned beef and Swiss cheese omelet, or our fried chicken and waffles. How about our corned beef hash and eggs, our challah French toast, our oversized pancakes, or some warm potato latkes? And don't forget about our smoked fish platters. So come treat your belly to breakfast at Rosenfeld's. It's served all day long. We hope to feed you soon.
Muscle pain slowing you down? Invest in your health and wellness with Hot Spring Spots at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. Made with top-of-the-line technologies for a remarkable hydrotherapy experience, clean and easy. 5 times the filtration and self-monitoring that tells you what it needs to maintain natural-feeling water. With personalized control and multi-level seating to target muscle groups and provide comfort. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we believe your hot tub should take care of you, not the other way around. Visit Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis.
Welcome to First State Chevrolet, your local hometown dealer in the heart of Sussex County on Route 113 in Georgetown.
This month, save $7,000 on this 2024 Chevrolet Silverado.
Save up to $3,000 on this 2024 Chevy Blazer. We have a great selection of pre-owned vehicles here at First State Chevy, and we're still looking for more. We will pay you top dollar for your car or truck.
Stop in or find us on the web at firststatechevy.com. We are First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Together, let's drive.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Tide Pool Toys and Games in Fenwick Island is ready for summer fun. Thousands of games and activities across from the beach and free parking. From outdoor to indoor fun, we can keep you and your kids entertained for hours. Everyone loves Surfer Dude. Throw him in the ocean and he'll surf right back. We carry educational toys, books for learning, puzzles and games for family fun, tons of baby gifts, crafts galore, and so much more. Visit Kids Catch in Lewis and Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Coast Life, we know we've got so many cyclists out there that enjoy, biking around our beach towns.
Right.
It's cute, it's fun, it's exercise.
Relaxing.
Yes, very relaxing, especially e-bikes. They take a lot of that stress off of us.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you if you've ever been huffing and puffing on your beach cruiser.
Oh, especially in the heat of summer. Like anything to make it a little bit easier on you definitely would take.
Oftentimes I'll be like, okay, I'm going downtown, and my boyfriend will be like, are you biking or are you taking the scooter? I'm like, I am not biking.
And he's like, how worried should I be?
Right. How much water have have you packed.
Exactly, yes.
But we know we have a lot of e-bikers out there, but
Yeah.
you do want to be a little careful, a little cautious, because they do say that there are people that can hack into e-bikes.
Can you imagine?
No, you're trying to ride and all of a sudden like your
Yes.
gears switch on you.
And I don't know about you, but I always have anxiety anyway when I'm riding a bike because I don't know like the right hand signals. I probably shouldn't be on one, honestly, but I don't know the right hand signals. I don't know how to merge into traffic. I've gotten honked at already. I just can't imagine like the anxiety if someone hacked into it and all of a sudden it just doesn't do what you want it to do.
Yes. I have no idea what the purpose of hacking into an e-bike would be.
Just to be mean.
Like, right? That feels like that's personal. That feels personal.
Bullying.
Yes. Because, like, I don't know how much data, except for maybe, like, about your physical health, but I don't know how much of, like, your payment history goes into that.
No. And it's like, what, 3 cents a mile that you're putting in there? Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I don't really know what the purpose of hacking your e-bike would be other than just being vindictive. But
be careful.
Be careful.
Is the takeaway.
Be careful with your e-bikes. Be careful on your regular bikes, just because we know that Coastal Highway, too, like, I get nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime I'm on my bike out there, I'm like,
Right.
oh, please don't hit me.
Yes, wear a helmet regardless.
Helmets, lights at night, reflective gear. Please take care of yourself.
Yes.
But, we got to get out of here. Thanks, Rachel, for coming in and filling in.
Thank you for having me again.
Paige is out for the rest of the week, and I know that you're not going to be around tomorrow, so we'll have another co-host for you filling in. But Coast TV News at 5 takes it from here. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.